Hi, Anastasia. Hi, this is Jim Maddow, the architect. You were at our wedding, right? She's a friend of Elliot's. Looks like it's time to dive into some fresh insider info. Rumor has it that 50 Shades 4 could focus on a revenge storyline, and honestly, it seems like the right move. There are some big differences between the 50 Shades of Grey books and movies, and these changes could totally pave the way for a fourth film. Plus, there's a whole untold story from Christian Grey's perspective that leaves the door wide open for a sequel. So, let's get into everything we know about 50 Shades 4. Before we dive into what a potential 50 Shades 4 could be about, let's talk about 50 Shades Freed. A lot of people think it's the least erotic and sexy of the trilogy, and honestly, that's a big issue if they're planning a fourth movie. 50 Shades Freed kind of forgets what the series is all about. It shifts focus to so many other things that it loses the core of what made the books and movies stand out, the BDSM themes that made 50 Shades of Grey so controversial and intriguing. Sure, 50 Shades Freed still has some intimate moments, but it's missing that sexy edge. That's something a fourth movie would need to fix. Now, let's get to the main point. Grey, 50 Shades of Grey as told by Christian, often just called Grey. Not everyone may have heard of this novel, but it was released in 2015 and offers a fresh take on the original 50 Shades of Grey story from Christian Grey's perspective. It's a deep dive into Christian's thoughts and feelings. What's exciting for potential sequels is that Grey is just the first book in a trilogy that reimagines the 50 Shades story through his eyes. The second book, Darker, was released in 2017, showing events from 50 Shades Darker from Christian's point of view. The third book, Freed, came out in 2021 and wraps up the trilogy with Christian's perspective on the events of 50 Shades Freed. So, what does this mean for a fourth movie? These three novels add a whole new layer to the 50 Shades saga. While the original trilogy of movies followed Anastasia Steele's point of view, these books give a deeper look into Christian's motivations and emotions, offering a new dimension to the story. A potential fourth movie could blend elements from all three books, retelling the original story from Christian's perspective and expanding on the characters and themes in fresh ways. The movie could also pick up where 50 Shades Freed left off, exploring Christian's growth and his relationship with Anastasia in a new light. It could also dive into their lives as new parents to their baby, Theodore Raymond Grey, affectionately known as Teddy. The movie could explore the challenges of parenthood, showing how their relationship evolves as they balance raising a child with their personal and professional lives. There's a lot of potential for a new chapter in the 50 Shades franchise with this fresh perspective. Anna, now fully settled into being a mom, could face new challenges at work, especially with the shift from Seattle Independent Publishing to Grey Publishing. She might struggle to balance being a new mom with her job, dealing with problems like conflicts with new staff, business issues, or competition in the publishing world. Christian, on the other hand, could be having his own struggles with becoming a dad. He might worry about being a good father, given his tough past. The movie could show how he tries to work through his fears and improve himself as a dad. There could also be new problems, like an old business rival or someone from Christian's past causing trouble for their family. This could lead to tension and force Anna and Christian to work together to fix things. The film could also show more of their relationship with friends and family, like Kate and Elliot, who are now married with a daughter. They play an important role in helping Anna and Christian while adding fun and emotional moments to the story. Their support would show how important it is to have people you can rely on as Anna and Christian face new challenges. Their relationship might be tested, but it could also grow stronger as they negotiate through obstacles. The movie could end with a touching moment where they reaffirm their commitment to each other and their family, celebrating Teddy's second birthday with their loved ones. This would show how much they've grown and how resilient their relationship is. The story could stay focused on character development while bringing in new conflicts and storylines to keep fans interested. Even if the fourth movie doesn't follow the remaining books directly, it could still explore some of the changes between the books and films that fans have noticed. One big difference fans talk about is the absence of Anna's inner goddess in the movies. In the books, this part of Anna's character often felt repetitive and a bit annoying, so the films wisely left it out. A fourth movie could continue this approach, focusing on more subtle, character-driven storytelling instead of over-explaining her inner thoughts. Another big change in the movies was how the BDSM contract was shown. In the books, the contract is really detailed and controls more than just Anna's relationship with Christian, which could be seen as a problem. The movies made it simpler, focusing on just the main parts of the agreement. A fourth movie could take a closer look at BDSM, showing it in a more thoughtful way while still keeping it interesting for viewers. One change that's a bit confusing is the lack of Christian going to therapy. In the books, his therapist, Dr. Flynn, helps him deal with his problems, and Christian talks about his sessions with Anna. It would have been great to see this in the movies because it would have shown Christian taking care of his mental health, which is important but often ignored in films. A fourth movie could explore how Anna and Christian's relationship grows, show how the movies changed from the books, and look at the emotional and ethical sides of their story, with themes like therapy and a more balanced look at BDSM. A fourth movie could also dive deeper into the everyday life of Anna and Christian as parents. Their relationship might go through ups and downs, but it could be great to see them continue to grow stronger, learning from past mistakes and working together to overcome new obstacles. There's also a chance to explore more of Christian's past and his journey toward healing, especially since the movies didn't really dive into his therapy sessions. This could give his character more depth and show him in a different light, helping fans connect with him even more. It could also be a chance to address some of the issues fans had with how things were adapted from the books, offering a more balanced and thoughtful approach to the themes fans loved. A fresh take on these familiar characters could keep fans engaged and provide a satisfying continuation for those who are invested in their story. Whether it's adding new challenges or showing deeper emotional growth, there's plenty of room to make the fourth movie both exciting and meaningful. And that's a wrap for today's video. Thanks for watching, and we'll catch you in the next one. What do you think? Do you want to see a fourth 50 Shades movie, or is it time to let the story end? We'd love to hear your thoughts and ideas for future videos, so feel free to drop them in the comments below. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe so you never miss an update. If you have any thoughts on this video, let us know in the comments.